What do you remember happening on July 7th, 1943?
I remember that day like it was yesterday. I rushed to Malvina's house because she had a strong stomach pain. I watched my little grandchild while I was sewing him a sweater while he was wearing it.
On July 7th, 1943, Nanny Dawes killed her grandchild Simon with a pin to the soft spot on his head. Nanny Dawes testifies against this case, saying that she would never do this. But something doesn't quite add up. In the prison call I had with Nanny, she said she was sewing Simon a sweater on July 7th. That sounds a little fishy to me. Isn't it too hot for a sweater? But why would Malvina lie and say her mother killed her own grandchild? I had to give Malvina a call. Hello?
Hello?
It's me. I'm in California working as a private investigator on the case Malvina versus Nanny. My name is Private. Can I ask you a series of questions regarding the day of July 7th, 1943?
Why won't you tell me your name?
Excuse me? My name is Private.
Why is your name private?
Because my parents named me that? My name is Private Jackson. Well, do you agree to answer my questions?
I guess, yeah, go ahead.
Are there hot summers in Alabama?
Yeah, usually in July.
Nice to know. Do you consider it a sweater weather?
Obviously not.
Interesting. So, do you have an idea why your mother would be sewing Simon a sweater in the hot summer?
No, not at all, which is why I know she did this.
Malvina had a good point. We were thinking along the same lines. There's something about Nanny that just doesn't seem right. Malvina said that it's really hot where they live in July. So, a sweater seems out of place, you could say. I had to ask Nanny about this. It just seems so strange. I gave Malvina a call, and what I heard was interesting. Why were you sewing a sweater that Simon had on July 7th if it's really hot during that time? Why did you do this?
Simon asked me to do it. He said he felt chilly inside since I have a thyroid gland disease and I usually lower the AC temperature. So he told me to sew his cardigan that had a missing button.
Did you originally purchase this cardigan for Simon?
Yeah, I did, from H&M.
And how much did the cardigan cost?
I got it for $50.
When did you buy this cardigan? And did you keep the receipt?
I don't remember when, and no, I threw the receipt out a while ago.
This was the end of the interview. Nanny is starting to be suspicious. In the first interview I had with her, she said she was sewing Simon a sweater. But now, she says she was sewing a cardigan. Weird, huh? Then she says she bought the cardigan from H&M, but didn't keep the receipt. This is so strange. I mean, who doesn't keep the receipts? I had to know the truth. So I decided to visit the H&M store she went to and talk to the cashier. There in the store, there was this young lady that goes by the name Tasha Jones, African descent. Listen carefully to what she said. Hello, I'm a private investigator, investigating the case Malvina versus Nanny. Can I ask you a couple of questions? Are you too busy?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright. First, did a grandma come in here a while ago and purchase a cardigan?
A grandma? That's pretty vague information.
Her name is Nanny Doss. She's about 5 feet. She's a grandma.
I mean, I guess she did. I don't remember. I only work here on Mondays.
How much do the cardigans in here cost?
Well, they cost around $30.
Do you usually sell cardigans in July?
I don't know. I just started working here 3 weeks ago. I only work on Mondays.
I ended the interview here. Things were getting kind of awkward. And just as I thought, things didn't quite add up. Tasha does not remember Nanny buying a cardigan and said that they cost around $30, not $50 like Nanny said. This is so strange. I'm starting to doubt Nanny, and Wavina does too. She must be so angry. And why would anyone lie and accuse their own mother of killing their grandkid? I had to give Movina one last call, just to be clear on why she accused her mother and how she knew her mother had killed Simon. Why did you accuse your mother of killing Simon?
Nanny has always been crazy. She's been married 4 times and all her husbands have disappeared. She scared everyone, and the only reason I let her watch Simon was because my pains were extreme and I had to go to the doctor. When I got home, he was lying there dead, and she was holding a hat pin. I knew she had done it.
Was your relationship with Nanny good, or was it bad?
You know what? Screw your questions. It doesn't even matter anymore. Simon's dead, and you can't even do anything about it. You're not even a real investigator.
I decided to end the interview here. Movina started to get hostile for the first time, and she was right. I wasn't even a real reporter. I was spreading out her case to millions of people, so I guess. If you want to know how this ends, stay tuned for the next season on Sequel. Who knows? Was it actually a cardigan? Was it a sweater? Was it a turtleneck? Was it Tasha? Stay tuned for the next season on Sequel.